shit! Ah, shit! Ah, shit! I'm gonna stop screaming now. I got all of my excitement out. I am extraordinarily hyped. I have not pre-bought a game in a long time. But I was so excited for this because I grew up on Halo. I was 8 years old when I played the first CE on the original Xbox on a big box TV. I think it's fucking awesome. They kept the original fucking Combat Evolved theme. All right. And as soon as I beat fucking Halo CE, campaign, new game, bitch. And to start, as soon as I beat Combat Evolved, I bought Halo 2 on eBay for the original Xbox. I played that, I beat that, and the only reason I got an Xbox 360 instead of a PlayStation 3 was because I wanted to play Halo 3 super bad. But I got Reach came with it, so I played Reach first. Love Reach. I played 3, and then 343 released Halo 4, and I was super hyped to get to play a new Halo game. Because I'd never been able to play a Halo game when it first came out, right? So I was super hyped for it, and I played Halo 4, and it was Halo 4. So, it wasn't like the best Halo game in the world. And then Halo 5 came out, and I went, well, you know what? They're figuring their shit out. They were getting their shit together. This is the first time making a Halo game. Now I'm gonna play Halo 5. It's gonna be better. And then it was Halo 5, and so I haven't had a very nice time with new Halo games. But so this is my first new Halo game since Halo 5, and I'm very, very excited. So I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna stop elaborating. We're gonna stop all this, and we're just gonna hop right in. See, okay, difficulty always heroic for first playthroughs. You don't want to play normal. That's too easy. You can't play normal. You can't play legendary because you want to be able to enjoy yourself and not have to constantly focus on not dying. All right. And just a heads up for anybody on YouTube, this is going to be unedited. That's going to be pretty obvious to see because it's going to be probably an hour long. I'm currently streaming on Twitch, so if you want to come watch me play the rest of this game live, come look at me on Twitch at meamjosh. It's the same thing. I'm not editing this because I haven't put out a YouTube video in a long time. So I'm just going to put a video out, put it out there, get some on my channel, keep my channel alive. And, if people come across me because they want to see footage of fucking combat of Halo Infinite, that's all well and good. And if they like me, they'll subscribe, they'll stick around, they'll follow my Twitch and all that good shit.
Would you humor me? If you knew how you were going to die. How would you live your life differently?
That boy Ragdoll Chief!
My name is Atriox, and I am the last face you will ever see.
I love brutes. So, coming from the standpoint of someone who's played every other Halo title, I am going to talk about my opinions on the game. It's not going to be a full in-depth review, but as I play, I'm going to talk about what I think in comparison to the last titles.
In lines 4, 17, and 33. Pressure building in lines 4, 17, and 33. Pressure building in lines 4, 7. Protocol accepted. Breach detected. Breach detected. Breach detected. Breach detected. Breach detected. Breach contained. Breach contained.
Okay, Daddy's listening. Can you say hi? Hi. And show Daddy how big you are. Can you say? So big. Good. And can you sing?
Mary had a
Good singing. How about I miss you
I miss you.
and I love you?
I love you, Daddy.
And good. And can you say
That was
I can't
cool.
wait to see you again?
I can't wait to see you again.
Okay, now say bye bye.
Bye-bye.
That was a good transition.
Signal detected. Signal detected. Tag designation. Friendly. Signal detected. Tag designation. Friendly. Signal detected. Tag designation. Friendly. Signal detected. Tag designation.
This is UNSC Pelican Echo 216. Can you hear me? This is UNSC.
I have got the biggest, stupidest fucking smile on my face, dude. This is the coolest thing for me. Being able to play this game right now, right as it came out. I haven't gotten to do that with any of them, I don't
Looks
think.
like the main power cells are fried. Auto shut down. Triggering survival mode. I'm going to try to overwrite. Okay. If you can hear me in there, I hope you're ready. Please don't die. Please. Don't die.
The original.
Yes! 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 We're going home! Oh, welcome back, Chief. I rerouted what little power I had into your suit. I'm seeing a fault on the calibration matrix. At least I think it's a calibration matrix. Okay, follow the light.
Oh, dude, the classic.
Look up. Now let's look down. That seems fine. Let's try right. And now left. Your visor feed and motor function seem to be operational. But it looks like there's a problem with the servos in your hands. Try moving it. Stay calm. You've been out there a while. I know I saw something in here to check the diagnostics on your armor. Whoa, 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 easy there, big guy. You're not.
Status report.
Status report. What? There's something you need to see, Chief.
Ah, the cliche. There's something you should see. Something I think you need. Whatever, dude. I can't speak English. So it's only my first language.
We lost. Lost everything. There's nothing left for us here. I don't even know where here is.
Chief didn't even fucking flinch.
Not then! Not again! We need to run!
I need a weapon.
Weapon? This is all I've got.
It's enough.
Wait, what? What are you gonna do?
Improvise. Close the door.
Dude, I love the look of the armor. The look of the armor is extraordinarily reminiscent of 1, 2, 3.
Oh, the main batteries are shut down.
But it's also
We're stuck
new,
out here.
which is good because you know you can't keep it same. You gotta keep it fresh. Plus, I never liked the boots of 2 and 3, and so the new look of the legs in
You have
this
one
is
bright
much
against
better.
an entire army. What can you do on your own?
I told you. It's enough.
So I see. No. They're powering up a stasis beam. We can't escape.
You work on the batteries. I'll buy us some time.
Hell yeah.
I don't believe it. You made it.
This dude don't even know, bro.
Now what?
Neat, neat.
We can't go anywhere while that stasis beam is active.
Then we shut it down. Stasis beam, weapons, all of it.
But how will you get back?
I'll figure something out.
Alright, I gotta explore a little bit. There's like stuff. And, you know, I like stuff, bro. I wanna see what stuff. Banished officer. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's an alive run. I did not realize there were bats.
Eliminate? Chief, whatever you're planning to do it fast.
Don't rush me. I like that these are everywhere. Cause that's from 2 and 3, and honestly, it's a good addition. That's something that, yeah, I already know. I just fucking used it. It's me. Sorry, I was going for the headshots. Oh, my neck hurts. I've been up a while, dude. Just waiting for this to come out. Excuse me, sir. We've been trying to reach you about your extended warranty. What's up? Oh, nothing's better than bopping grunts. Don't you smack me back. Take it. That doesn't sound right. You gotta watch what you say on the internet. You can't just like tell anything. Take it like that. Alright? It's just not right. I'm scared I'm gonna miss a collectible, but I'm also doubtful that they're gonna put a collectible in this like entrance. Plus, like I'm gonna replay this fucking game. Like, you kidding me? I've replayed every fucking game at least once. Even Halo 4. So, it's something that came up in the multiplayer that you see here. Is so you see in the name of the weapon, Mangler. It's right between pickup and Mangler. You see the little yellow arrows. That's for kinetic, and then for plasma, it's got the blue symbol. So it kind of tells you the difference between kinetic and plasma just in the name of the gun. And so the difference between that is this has always been in the case of every Halo game. Plasma is to take down shield and armor. And I even checked this is running my multiplayer settings. It is not. Oh, that is extraordinarily strange. Did I set those? We're gonna do a custom 80. Minimum frame rate is 80. Maximum frame rate 144. Should we do VSync? Let's do a little bit of VSync action. Now, before anyone says anything, I have a 144 hertz monitor, so VSync doesn't hurt me. Now, keep in mind, some of this was set lower because it wasn't running so good in my multiplayer. But I also had the high resolution. I'm going to set the low things to medium because it's running a lot better now. But I also haven't got to any open world bits, so I might have to change this back. But for now, I want to turn this all up a little bit. I hope I don't have to... the settings has changed, requires a game. Fuck, I'm going to have to restart. But I'm interested to see it turned up just a tad. Because I don't have the best PC in the world. I don't. Alright, we're gonna do that. I'm gonna fucking... I just gotta checkpoint, so I'm gonna restart my game real quick. The reason I'm doing that, because I really want to see if my computer can handle it running just a tad bit higher, because I want to have the best experience I can. If I can run it higher, I want to run it higher. It wasn't running good for me because I had the high resolution texture pack installed in multiplayer, and that was a little much for my PC to handle. So we're gonna go ahead and restart that. Ugh. Okay, I gotta sit up. Ugh. Fucking sitting in this chair really sucks because I've been to the gym the last couple of days, and today's my rest day, so my whole body hurts while I'm just fucking sitting here. I'm filled with lactic acid. So sorry to interrupt the flow, but this will give me an opportunity real quick to talk about how the rest of this video is gonna be like. I'm very much going to the rest. This is what you can expect from any more gameplay content from me. Is I'm going to talk about the game, obviously, and my opinions on it. So that you kind of get the idea of what this game is like compared to every other fucking Halo campaign up to this point. I can't really say anything off the story, but already like the art style is reminiscent of CE 2 and 3, and it's getting rid of some of that shittiness from 4 and 5. It's going back to some. It looks good. It feels good. It's very reminiscent of the classic games. And it's like 343 kind of shied away from some of their art style from 4 and 5 and took some inspiration from CE 2 and 3, which is good because 4 and 5 are bad. What's interesting to see
Now what?
is... Oh, really? Alright, I'm just gonna blaze through this real
We
quick.
can't go anywhere while that stasis beam is active.
Then we shut it down. Stasis beam, weapons, all of it.
What?
So everything is
something
relatively
out.
reminiscent of previous titles, and that's good because it needed to be. If they wanted it to succeed, they needed to be reminiscent of previous titles.
fast.
Ooh. We get it. You're a big, strong boy. Well, maybe in the next life, don't just rush people. You silly goose.
We do not bow our heads. We do not
That hologram.
before false
It's Atriox. He led the attack on the Infinity. He was looking for something. He killed everyone.
I know. We met.
Atriox showed us the way. Together, we are invincible. We are the banished.
Game's a little sluggish. Regret. I'm regretting fucking bumping everything up a little bit. Oh, I'm gonna have to turn that back down and restart again. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm a bad person. It doesn't even look any fucking different. It's just running worse. So I'm gonna turn everything down just a tad. I'm gonna keep that at high, just cause. Well, you know what? That shit can stay at medium. I imagine that's not gonna have a huge effect. I also turned V-Synced on. I hope that's not hurting it. Then again, I don't think you need to. No. Something I turned down that doesn't need the game to be reset.
Inspire us.
I don't know. I'll keep playing for a minute, and if it starts getting sluggish again. But keep in mind, I don't have the best PC. You know, it is what it is. Can refill. Aha! Hard life. It's still a little sluggish. I'm not gonna restart just yet. I'll probably wait until I get to a place where I know that it's probably a little bit more set in stone checkpoint to restart it. I apologize for the inconvenience, the abrupt shot. I want to enjoy myself too. You know, I'm streaming this because I know just how, well, not that streaming it matters, but I'm gonna post this on YouTube because I know just how popular this is gonna be. Oh, jackals, nice. I like how the jackal shields look. Oh shit, that's right, heroic. Whoop! I don't have any grenades. Am I on a UNSC ship? I wasn't really paying attention as to what ship I was running. It looks like a UNSC ship. These jackals are kicking my ass. I don't have any plasma weapons, and I don't know if the Needler is going to do the job. Son of a bitch. Alright. Well, classic. Oh my god. Fucking almost died right there. Gotta have to deal with these jackals the old-fashioned way, the old bobbed and shot. You bitch. Get bopped. I'll pick up a pulse carbine. So playing with this in the multiplayer, it's obviously not good in the multiplayer. It's gonna be good here in the. It's gonna be good here in the campaign, to quite an obvious degree, if you ask me. But it's not impressive in the multiplayer at all. It is good in the multiplayer as a supportive weapon. It's like if you're shooting a pulse rifle at him while someone else bops you too. But like on 1v1s, you're not gonna win with a fucking pulse carbine or pulse rifle. Whatever the fuck it's called.
Then there's
Pulse
still
carbine.
hope.
Collectible.
Kapalaski's light foot is away, sir. Good. Now for the rest of us. Rally up with your squad and get to the nearest pod, Marine. Move, move. Yes, sir. Fire Team Taurus, rendezvous with me at Bay 18. We're heading to the surface. Acknowledged. We're on the move. The rest of you Spartans, if you're not already off the Infinity, disengage and get to the lifeboats ASAP. Wait for one. We got a lot of personnel en route to Zeta Halo. What are you seeing out there?
Banished hardware's everywhere, in the skies and on the ground. Be ready for a rough landing.
You heard her. Stay safe. I'll see you on the ground, Spartans.
We're with you, Griffin.
Let's get it done.
It's sounding like Chief knew where they were heading. So I'm wondering if maybe they were heading to the Zeta Halo to make sure that it was not operational, and if it was operational to take it down. I don't know the story yet. I barely fucking remember Halo 5's story. Not really. I can't remember the ending of Halo 5. I mean, I remember the ending of Halo 5, but the ending of Halo 5 basically just ended with them saving Chief from Cortana. They didn't really stop her. They didn't really stop her, so she still got away with the Guardians. So she has massive weapons of destruction at her disposal. I'm assuming they haven't just fully retconned that. I'm not gonna say. There's no way for certain yet. You know, later on in the story, we might like run into Locke or fucking, for all we know. I don't know. So I don't know if I've mentioned this already, but I'm fucking so glad that we have Brutes back. Brutes are like the best part of Halo 2 and 3. And fucking, for whatever reason, 343 decided to write them out of 4. They're just gone. They're just gone. It's just elites and jackals and grunts and whatnot. And it's just like, they're gone. But this kind of makes up for it in the sense that they went somewhere else. There's 3 clans of the Covenant now. There's the Banished, which seems to be mostly made up of Brutes, or is at least led by Brutes. There's like they're not even called the Covenant right now. They're just the Banished. And then there's the traditional Covenant, which is the remnants of elites, jackals, and grunts that believed the Forerunners were gods, and the Forerunner tech was, you know, the salvation to the next life, or in what you have it. And then there's the by the way, that was a neat idle animation. I'm kind of disappointed I interrupted that. And then you have the Arbiter's followers, which I don't know if the Arbiter's followers is just elites. By the way, I can't remember the actual lore specific name for elites off the top of my head. It's a neat idle animation. As far as I know, that's the only idle animation for Halo games. And then I don't know if the Arbiters is just elites or if it makes up of jackals and grunts who left the original combat. I don't know. If at the very least, I can't imagine, like, I think some grunts might have gone with the Sangheili. I believe that's the elites. Don't quote me on that. I don't want to say I know what they're called for sure and be proved dead fucking wrong. Sangheili, something like that is for the, I'm just gonna call them elites, because I can't remember the top of my head what their species name is. But if anything went with the elite, it would most likely be the grunts. I can't remember Halo 5 off the top of my head. So whether this is a human ship being repurposed by the elites or not, or if it's a ship made by the elites, it must be no, there's a bunch of human shit in that cargo bay. This is definitely being purposed for. This is definitely being used by brutes, like those markings. That's the banished symbols, and these are being packed with banished weapons. So at the very least, oh, that's out of ammo. That's the old 1-2 combo. Any Halo veterans are familiar with the 1-2 combo. You charge up a plasma pistol shot, you bop them, and you block them. I don't know, something like that. Fine, don't be a baby. Maybe I should have played this on Legendary. I'd imagine this is going to get harder. I mean, I've almost died, but that was before I really got my bearings. So interestingly enough, this is a first for the Halo series altogether. Energy weapons, you now pick up ammo from ones on the ground. So let you say you have a plasma pistol. If your plasma pistol was out of charge in CE 2, 3, Reach 4, 5, fucking ODST, you'd have to pick up a new one, right? But in this game, you don't have to pick up a new one. In fact, I don't even have the option to pick up another one. Okay, see, watch. 97%, walk over another one, refilled. That as, I wouldn't say lore unfriendly as it is, but I'm sure some people will have gripes about it. I like it because why wouldn't plasma weapons be able to be reloaded in some sort of fashion? There's no animation for it though, which I think is poopy. Okay, at the very, 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 very least, it at least is nice. It may not be lore friendly, it may not make a lot of sense, like lore wise, but convenience sake, video game sake, it's very nice. Oh my.
The hour approaches. Soon, the banished will stand victorious. Atriox, hear these words. Even from beyond this life, your will is served. Your forces occupy the ring. Within hours, it will be under our control. Humanity will
So they're again, aliens are trying to gain control over the ring, but in a different sense from the original Covenant. It's not
We have a new problem.
for religious.
We need to get out of here.
I'm working on it.
Instead of for religion.
These
Okay,
Pelicans
hold on,
nearly
sorry.
on board and the power's still out. Don't let them get me.
Instead of it being religious, it's more of an objectified goal where it's just kill, which makes sense for the brutes. The brutes wouldn't do it for religious reasons without somebody else telling them to. The brutes are warriors. Their original, in the lore, their original purpose is to be a warrior race. And so they're going to, if they're going to go after a Halo ring, it makes sense to not make it because of religion, but more just to use it as a weapon, because fuck everyone else. Let's kill them. They're kind of like supremacists in that sense, which makes sense, because I'd imagine they kind of are. Oh yeah, this is still plenty difficult. I almost died right there. Just from a couple shots. Damn, I got a jetpack. I want a jetpack. Yeah, I just lost all my shields. Okay, this is plenty difficult. I was afraid it wasn't gonna be difficult enough. Who just shot me? You know what? You know what? I was bitching and moaning. I was bitching and moaning that you can't hear people shooting behind you. I hope that they need to come out and say it, because otherwise I'm just going to be cheesed. But in the multiplayer, I was kind of pissed off at the sound design, because I can't hear when people are standing point blank behind me, emptying a fucking magazine into the back of my head. But if they come out and tell me, it's because of lore. Because, I don't know, Spartan helmets. Because I can hear people I can hear people in front of me, and people I'm facing. But, oh, that's a big dude. Alright, he's dead. If they come out and tell me it's because of like lore type reasons, I'll believe them. But as of right now, I want to know as to why. I'm gonna do one of these. Trying to make sure I'm not like missing any collectibles. I'm gonna miss all the collectibles. The fuck am I talking about? Beep bop boop beep.
It's locked down. Requires a hack.
Oh.
Okay. And you can do that?
No. Scuttle the ship.
You are going to destroy this ship with us in it? I'm going to die here.
Oh, I didn't know he got. That's right. He got sucked on board.
There are cooling pipes running towards the main engines.
So?
I'm gonna warm things up.
Oh, I fucking love Chief. He's also not a fucking mindless brute, you know? Like, he can formulate these plans without Cortana. I mean, keep in mind, he's been... Oh, shit. I almost died right there. Oh, shit, I'm dying! Keep in mind, he's been working without Cortana for a couple years, I want to say? Oh, yeah, that's right, a while now. I'd have to look at the timelines, but I mean, all of 5. And, you know... in between 4 and 5, and in between 5 and this. I'm going to be really interested if we run into any people from 5. Because as of the moment, they've practically retconned. They've practically retconned 5. You know, we're not wearing the same armor as 4 and 5. Instead, we're wearing the armor from the original trilogy. Oh, why haven't I just been calling it that? The original trilogy. I'm a stupid stinky. Anyways, he's been working without Cortana for a
Nothing
while.
seemed to happen.
I'm not done yet.
Well, hurry. I can see them. Brutes. The little things. All waiting.
He doesn't know what grunts are called. I guess they're not in constant battle. And you don't know how much experience he has. He could have not served. Well, fuck, no. Fucking Earth was invaded by the Covenant. You think he'd have better knowledge as to what the invaders are called if he's not educated by them. Well, he does kind of sound Latino in nature, so maybe he's not familiar Now maybe English isn't his first language. He doesn't know the English word for grunt. Not that I know the Spanish word for grunt, because I failed. I took Spanish once and I failed it the entire time.
Okay. Fire up those engines, Chief. Maybe we'll survive.
Oh, I gotta kill everyone. Shit. Sorry, my aim's off. I gotta turn up my DPI. That will help me profusely. Nice plasma there. That's right, I'm swinging on my rope. Good call out. Good call out, Chief. Oh wait, no, I'm Chief. No, it was just kind of interesting to see him formulate that plan. He's like, I can't. This system's locked down for me. Can't do shit.
Report.
What's up?
The Spartan. No. Something better. The Master Chief returns.
Hey, my name is Dees.
We thought you dead. Tossed into the void. Yet here you stand. Humans call you their savior. Covenant. Demon. The banished. Prey. Destroy this craft if you must. It matters not. The banished will hunt you down. Pursue you wherever you run.
I wonder if they have elites in this game. I haven't looked too far into it. Because, like I said,
No.
Well, he knows you. He knows all about you. You need to hurry and get back here. I don't know how long this ship will hold together.
I've been really trying not to spoil myself in any matter of fashion. Nothing. I had to play the multiplayer. It looked like way too much fun. And it is. It's missing on some stuff. What the multiplayer needs is it needs playlist selection, because that doesn't matter a lot to me, but I know that matters to a lot of the community. They want the old-fashioned playlist selection. Like if they just want to play Slayer, they just want to play Slayer. I care not. I care not. I could not care either way, whether I got playlists or not. I like the variation. I would play every game mode, regardless of if I had individual playlist section. Maybe Slayer if I just like needed to warm up, get my aim on point. But mostly I like variation. I would playlist almost everything anyways. I don't think there's a time limit. Nice. Shit. Okay, good. I was supposed to jump down here. This is fun on the bun. I am having a fucking blast. Whoa! Woo! I'm totally just enjoying myself. I've completely lost track of what I was speaking of. What was I speaking of? Woo! Oh, I was saying like the multiplayer needs more maps. The maps are very lacking right now. It is a free-to-play multiplayer, so I think that we can expect content drops like traditional any other game like Warzone. I don't know.
Too close.
I can't. There's nothing is for certain right now, because I mean the game just got fully released, but I don't think I just went where I was supposed to go. Where am go? Up. Woo! 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 Totally intentional. Knew where I was going The entire time. My brain's just too big for you, 343. You can't confuse me.
Okay, so 90 seconds to full charge. I hope this place holds together that long. Charge faster!
Listen, man, we'll be okay. Things just work out for you. Oh, I remember where I was at. I haven't really spoiled myself or anything because I wanted to come into this game with fresh eyes. I don't know if there's elites in this game. You know, as enemies at least. I would be remiss to say oh, yeah, you know what? I know I got spoiled. There are elites in this game. We just haven't seen it yet. So, never mind. Okay. Maybe things don't always work out for Chief. I'm gonna vomit. Don't do this to me, 343. I get motion sickness! Hey, he found me. Subsystem failure.
You still with me?
I'm here.
Okay, give me a second. I'm going to get you.
one of the that's why his first mission, his suit's first mission always is find a weapon. That's how I need a weapon. In Halo 3, and just then I need a weapon. Fuck, I have to piss. Halo Infinite. You know what's funny is going into this, I was wondering why they call it Infinite. I completely forgot that that the name of the big ship with all the Spartans on it is Infinite. So interestingly enough, little tidbit for upcoming streamers and such. I don't want to have to. Can I pause this? I can. Awesome. All right. I didn't want to have to download the VOD off of Twitch this time. I wanted to just have it on my computer already. So it's going straight to my computer. So I'm streaming and I'm recording on OBS at the same time. I'm running nearly 6,000 kilobytes per second. My internet speed is pretty good considering. It's not the best, it's not the worst. So if you have decent internet speed, you can do this type of shit. So I'm running 5,700 kilobytes per second on average. I'm recording at the same time. It's at 1080 FPS. It's at 1080 at 60 FPS. And I've only missed 178 frames from encoding and 120 from rendering. And but that's in comparison to hundreds of thousands of frames. When you're watching the stream, you wouldn't be able to tell. So that's good. It's good. If it was thousands of frames, like tens of thousands of frames, that's just be a serious fucking issue. But I've been going for over an hour, and it's not even 200 frames. So if you have a decent computer, you're going to be well off. So it's OBS is very, very well optimized nowadays. I have to go take a leak. I'll be right back. Actually, the heater's not going to come on. Alright, back to it. Oh, a little bit of lag there. A lot of bit of lag there. Huh. So I guess there's the lag every now and then. But I mean, like my settings are 5,500 kilobytes per second, which is intermediate. Above 6,000 is like high tier, but it's on the higher end of the expected kilobytes. Upload speed, I mean, whatever.
Class, supercarrier, crew size, 7,150, not found.
Near field perimeter scan.
1,986, UNSC tags detected.
Status.
Deceased. The Master Chief lives? Atriox assured us of his death. Are you not angered? No. I feel invigorated. You promised us revenge, superiority, renewal. He threatens everything. Atriox's vision. Atriox is dead. It is his fault that we are stuck here. The banished will never bow to anyone again. Not the Covenant. Not the Prophets. Not her.
Oh. Oh, elite.
This ring will be operational. Please. There. You will have your revenge.
So, the guy with the painty skull face is dead, supposedly?
Follow Spartan from a distance. I want to know everything about him.
Story-wise, this is already leagues ahead of 4 and 5 so far. I'm not gonna like get ahead of myself and say this is better than 4 and 5, but this is a much cooler fucking found up. Oh.
Decryption failed.
Locate message source.
Triangulation in progress. Triangulation in progress.
We're done, right, Chief? If we stay out here any longer, they're gonna come back. They'll find us and they'll kill us. What is it you're searching for?
Match found. Signal located. Waypoint uploaded.
There's nothing there. You're looking in the wrong direction. We need to go home.
Plot the waypoint.
Requesting manual flight control override.
Do it.
Autopilot engaged.
Wait, what? Are you kidding me? Why would we go down there?
The Banished plan to wipe us out. All of us.
And what? You think we can stop them on our own?
Does this dude not know what Chief has done?
I told you. We lost. We need help, not heroics.
No. We do our duty. Protect humanity, whatever the cost.
I can't be the only.
Entering atmosphere. Autopilot disengaging in 5.
We have a new mission, soldier.
4.
What is it? What's down there?
3.
A weapon.
2.
A weapon?
1.
How many guns do you need? What is wrong with you? Remind me to never pick up a Spartan. This is a terrible idea. They're coming for us. All of them.
Let them. He theoretically is in the wrong.
Incoming. All
It's like,
It's not safe.
Pull
is
back.
that an elite? Hey, it's an elite. Let's go. Love those guys. What? I want to die. I don't know if he comprehends it. As far as I know, Chiefs is his superior officer, so he can tell him what to do, whatever the fuck he wants. And also, would you argue Would you argue orders from the Master Chief? Like, the Master Chief, I can't imagine the Master Chief, like, holds... Sorry, hold on. I mean, I'd imagine the Master Chief holds seniority over just about anyone in the Covenant at this point. He fought through... Well, one. I mean, anyone in the Covenant, fuck. Anyone in the UNSC. Because if you think about it, he's fought the entirety of the Covenant War. Besides for its very beginning on Reach. And who knows? Probably know, in Hidden Lore, he fought that too. And I'm sure he did. I'm sure somewhere in the lore it talks about how before he went into cryo sleep on the Autumn. I can't believe I remember the Pillar of Autumn's name. Before he went to cryo sleep on the Pillar of Autumn, maybe he helped
I see an entry
on
point
Reach.
Get in there. Find this weapon. Then we can go.
Woo! Almost died.
Right?
Woo! Almost dying. Woo! Woo-hoo-hoo! Just gonna hide up here for a second. There we go. That was close. That's the closest I've come to dying so far. Because I underestimated this brute right here. Wow! 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 He's got the heat wave. He's got the heat wave. Uh-oh. Woo! There we go. Alright, I mean, he's basically outlived everyone in the UNSC at this point. I can't remember off the top of my head if Keyes' daughter survived Halo 3.
Be careful. They're still coming. You really pissed them off back there.
Forerunner doors. Woo, Forerunner drones. Nice, nice. Very reminiscent.
It's beautiful. And broken. Very, very broken. I need to
This is
move.
very reminiscent of Halo 2. I mean Halo 1. Fuck. Of just Halo. This feels more Halo than the past 2 Halo titles. So, you know, it's a nice change of pace. I mean, what's more classic than the Master Chief fucking against the world? I can't let a grunt be my first death. That's just embarrassing. I could probably use the grapple shot to get past something. I'm not gonna skip these sections. I'm gonna kill everyone. Woo! Woo! Woohoo! Woo! 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 Making fucking Daffy Duck sounds over here. Try not to die. I need a better weapon. What's it do? I mean, the Needler's good against brutes. It does not have a lot of range. Why? Okay, see, I knew it was gonna do that, but I also I was kind of expecting the grapple shot to pull a grunt to Chief, because that's not how physics works. I know video game, I know why, but in my head, I was like, surely Chief pulls a grunt to him on the grapple shot. Oh, almost died. I'm trying really hard not to die. I don't expect a deathless run, especially considering that they have bosses. But I'm trying real hard not to die yet. Of course, why would you try to die?
If you knew how you were
Ah! This is very much like Halo 3, Cortana Whispers. I'm seriously wondering how they're going to handle Cortana and the Guardians. Like, how do you continue forward from Halo 5 when you fucked up the story so badly? So badly. I mean, I'm assuming there's going to be like a twist, kind of like original CE, where, you know, well, you start. Hold on, I'm gonna go over here. There's secrets. There's secrets in this game. I don't want to miss any secrets. Yeah, bro, this is where you would go if there were secrets.
It won't be me. It won't be me. You know that, right? You know that, right?
Ah, I see. I miss you. No secrets, no secrets. And there I go. First death. Does that even count? Ugh. That doesn't count. That's not a combat death. That's an environmental death. That doesn't count. I want to die. I want to die. Fuck. That's embarrassing. I mean, I'd rather it be an environmental death than a fucking grunt death, at least. Dude, don't underestimate grunts. Grunts can fuck your ass up, especially in other like skull game modes and. Ow! I like the side mechanic. You can't have a game with no side mechanics. Come on now. It's people hate the sprinting, but I mean you have the option to play it like traditional Halo. Like, you don't have to slide, you don't have to sprint. Just because it's in the game doesn't mean so you can play it like traditional Halo. You know, you're not walking at crawl space. You don't have to sprint, but you can. And it's better to have the option than to not to, in my opinion. Oh, I forgot I had this. Oh no! Oh, you know what? If my first death is if my first combat death has to be to an elite sticky grenade, I think that's plasma grenade. I think that has to be. I think that's a very fitting first death. That was a perfect arc right under my noggin from behind cover too. I haven't seen a grunt suicide bomb. I'm wondering if that's still in the game. Well, I'm wondering if it's in this game. Because it was pretty prevalent in 4 too. You know, that's not just like a 2 and 3 thing. Was it in Combat Evolved? I haven't played Combat Evolved in so long, I wouldn't know. Jackals still run when they lose their shield. That's can't change that. Woo! Woo! Spicy! Spicy! Changing location. You may not want to say that out loud, champ. Eat this! Wow, where did that plasma grenade go? For all intents and purposes, I saw it land right next to his feetsies. Right here, bud. Right here, champ. I need to take a good look at the elites. I mean, I see the classic red and blue, and so I'd imagine for all intents and purposes it's kind of like Combat Evolved, where red ones are a little bit more evasive, and blue ones are not so. Okay, he just sprinted at me. It's an interesting technique. So I'm not a big fan of this plasma carbine. Why is it 3 burst? You know, it is what it is, though. It is what it is. It's different from Reach. It's different from Halo, the Halo trilogy. Oh well, that's very traditional elite armor. I like that. Some of the dramatas of that was ruined, considering I'd already walked through it once. I can hear Cortana whispering. Oh, Forerunners, yes.
What are those things? This is Forerunner, right? I've heard the stories, but man, this is crazier than I imagined.
So, are these different species of like humanoid, or are these Forerunners
How do you know this
themselves?
isn't a trap?
I don't.
Great. I hope this weapon of yours
Oh,
is worth
God.
the risk. I'm reading multiple enemy ships heading this way. Too many. We're running up.
This isn't Cortana, would it be? Would it? I'm very intrigued. You have my full attention,
It's been
Halo.
6 months. Where have you been?
Oh, this is creepy.
Where is Cortana?
The rogue AI known as Cortana is gone. She's been deleted.
How? By you?
Of course not. Did you hit your head or something? Don't you remember? My instructions were to enter this installation, imitate Cortana, and lock her down for retrieval. Yours were to take her back to the Infinity for deletion. So if it wasn't you... Okay then.
Oh, that's how.
There's something else.
There's the continuation
On
from 5.
successful deployment, my deletion routine was supposed to complete. Still here.
Good.
Good. My programming failed. I'm not supposed to be here. You need to delete me.
No.
No. I was created for one purpose, and that purpose is no longer needed. My mission is over.
We have a new one. The Banished are planning to fire this ring. We need to make sure they don't.
First of all, what's a banished? Second, you may have noticed that a significant piece of this installation has been damaged, making that impossible. And third, to fire this ring, they would need an activation index. Cortana had the index. I had parts of it as well.
Something stopped your deletion. We need to find out why.
Very interesting.
This wasn't the mission.
The missions changed. They always do.
Are you sure?
I mean, this AI is definitely based off of Halsey, just like Cortana. Of course, I don't know if Halsey is still. Halsey's dead. 100% Halsey's dead by now. So maybe it's something Halsey left behind.
Did you do that?
No, removing me triggered a response from the ring. I need you to understand. There's not much time.
What the?
You knew how you were going to die. You knew how you were going to
What happened to
How would you
Cortana?
live your life differently? How would you live your life differently?
So this is definitely this is a sequel.
Cortana's.
No, it's not her. It's dust and echoes.
What did you say?
What? It's just pieces of data cycling until they run out of power. It's all around us.
Today, I was called an emotionless automaton. They saw faces. 75 healthy subjects, handpicked by me. Perfect for the program. They will not all survive. I understand that and have made peace with it. Mostly. There is one subject that I find myself hoping does live through this. He is perfectly suited for what is coming.
Very interesting. Not the original Halo trilogy does not talk much about the original Spartans' creation and purpose. this is directly referencing that.
He has been assigned a number. 117.
There's something up ahead. I can feel it calling out to me.
This is very interesting. Disruptor! This thing's really fucking good in the online. Ow.
These are the banished.
Affirmative.
They smell even worse than I imagined.
You can smell them.
Well, an array of sensors in your armor can, and I analyze the input. You smelled fine, by the way.
I like the new AI. She's cute. It's what I take away from it is that she was obviously based off of Hasley, but she wasn't made nearly as sophisticated, probably because of the fear
Look, over there. That's the source.
that she would turn
The
out.
bridge is out.
Exactly.
Yes, it is. Maybe there's a way to power it back up nearby.
Can I not grapple shot to it? Oh. The tin. Oh my god, the power seeds in the campaign as well.
They'll pair you with another AI. Maybe even another Cortana model if Halsey lets them. It won't be me. It won't be me. You know that. We know that. Right.
Ugh. Ugh. These games focus on at least all the Halo games have focused on Chief's and Cortana's relationship heavily, and there's a reason for that. It's because they're extraordinarily reliant on one another. Basically, their entire lives revolve around each other and protecting humanity. So if they're not protecting humanity, I don't know, they're creatures of habit. They're both basically, there's always been innuendos for Master Chief that he's like a machine. Very much like Cortana. Cortana's programmed to protect Chief, protect humanity. Fucking Master Chief, John 117, is programmed in a sense to protect humanity and protect Cortana. They're very much two sides of the same coin. And that's why their relationship throughout the original trilogy, and the new trilogy is very interesting. What is?
Is it safe?
I think so. Yes. It's safe.